everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of Action Figure Friday, where we like to open up some really cool action figures and take a look at their sculpts, their molds, their articulation, their paint jobs, and everything else, and just see how cool and fun they are. Now today we're back with some more NECA Godzilla figures, which means I'll probably have to take a break here and warm up the tail to put it together, which if you've never seen this, I will explain. But I'm getting near the end of my entire Godzilla watch, where I had not seen a lot of the original films. I'm literally watching every single thing, Japanese and American, and where I can, Japanese and American versions. And I'm finally up into the Millennium era, but that means I have recently seen Spacegodzilla, and man, this one was awesome, and I really hope they will make a Spacegodzilla figure, because I love that he looked like Godzilla cosplaying for a Kiss concert, and I want to have him fight this guy. That being said, let's get in here and see what we think about this. This has been out a little while. You can probably still find it. You know, I usually grab mine at Target. They have NECA sections now when they actually put things in stock. I do not like the packaging for these at all. The King Kong versus Godzilla packaging was much nicer. It's more like the NECA Ultimate line of boxes. I hate clamshell package like this. Not clamshell, but blister packaging. I just pain in the butt because there's no real way to deal with this without completely destroying it. I mean, I'm gonna throw it away anyways, but hopefully they'll start doing more, you know, movie-specific artwork and all that stuff as we move forward. That said, there are definitely a few differences I can notice in the box on this Godzilla from previous versions as we get around through here. So it is at least nice that it's not just the same thing yet again, that we are gonna get something a little bit different. So we'll move all this out of the way. And yeah, we got some things to cut here. It looks like there was supposed to be something there that needs cutting, but it's not cut. All right, let's get in here, snap that off. Snap that off. And I think that's the last one. Snap that off. I don't really see any more. Ah, crap. That one's maybe tricky. Nope, not too bad. All right, cool. Move all that crap off to the side and let the G-Man loose. Let him escape. All right, so as you can see, the tails come in separate pieces. This one looks a little different, so we will try putting it on real quick here. But if you do have trouble with these tails, the best trick I have is grab a hairdryer, blast it directly into there for about 20 seconds, and then you should be able to work it on much easier. And then when it cools down, it kind of shrinks back around it and stays secure, which you're probably gonna wanna do because these things are pretty painful otherwise. Although this one seems to, I actually have worked it in. Nice, excellent. All right, well that one was pretty easy. We got some updated tail fins going on. All right, let's take a look around this first, now that you can see it without the all the plastic and reflections. Oh, I can totally hear the roar in my head. I don't know about y'all, and I should be on to the second movie of the Millennium era tonight, like Megasaurus or something like that. I'll learn as I go. You know how this works. All right, so let's take a quick look at the articulation rundown. The top head does move a little bit back and forth. The jaw does seem to open, which you have to have on a Godzilla film, a figure, because you need that roaring mouth. Of course, you got plenty of upper neck articulation, even a little bit of back and forth here, up and down. The torso definitely has some up and down and a decent amount of twist. Now, this is one of the big differences in this Godzilla design, is the arms are much more lengthy and much more humanistic. Which I don't like, but you'll notice the performer in the movie doesn't move his upper arms that much, so it's not as noticeable in the film. So you get plenty of pivot and twist there. It comes out a decent amount to the side. And then you got your upper forearm, plenty of twist there. You've got your elbow, which is more of a ball joint, but it does look like it has a little bit of pivot back and forth. I might just have more of a tight one that needs some working out. Plenty of twist around on the hand. No real rock, paper, scissors motion, a little bit, but you can also make him wave, so that's pretty cool. All right, now we get down to the bottom part. These just twist, they don't really come out, which, I mean, what do you know, I guess you could have Godzilla of that looks wrong. And, you know, same kind of deal here. In the knees, they twist around a little bit. Looks like you can actually push them back. I'm always nervous with the NECA figures, though, because sometimes you just think you're gonna break them. And I don't know, but it does look like that comes back, but both of these are very, very stiff. Then you get a pivoting foot, which plenty of twist and a little bit of up and down. You got some tail articulation there. Let's break down. You got some tail articulation, 2 more rungs down, 2 more rungs down. Of course, that's where we connected it. And sadly, no articulation in the connected piece. Feels like there should at least be like a little piece there that would articulate, but that's just me. All right, also I think, depending on how I work these arms, yeah, there we go. Turn that around and now I can get a little bit more movement. So, so that's good. I also worry that this tail, I feel like I need this tail to be able to move up more. I guess we're just gonna have to hunch him over a little bit more. And we got the nice fin work. The paint work on this one is really nice, except when you get to the tail, these do look like two different pieces. That is unusual. It's much darker. Well, not much darker, but I hope you can tell that it is definitely a little bit darker. And then that's not quite as much of the whitish color. It doesn't quite fade out. Like, it's significantly, you can tell the difference there. And it looks like we have some real paint damage there on the edge. Somebody got real sloppy with their paint work. Nails look pretty good. Inside the mouth looks nice. The eyes are always important. These are not the best eyes. That eye looks better. That eye is like horribly painted. It's like Godzilla has a cataract, so that is real unfortunate. NECA is usually a little bit more on the ball in my experience. So it's a little bit more of a Funko paint job going on here. But still, overall pretty cool. You can do some neat things with the tail. Not as much as some of the other figures. This is not necessarily my favorite Godzilla look. Probably like the 84 Godzilla and the original Godzilla. Still my favorite Godzilla looks. And Destroyer. And Godzilla and Destroyer is awesome, which also, I will be opening that figure soon. So yeah. Excuse-moi. But there you go. There is Godzilla vs. Spacegodzilla, the NECA version, and he is pretty awesome. Another one for the great collection, and I'm excited to continue my watching of all these films as we lead up to the new movie, which I don't know if it's out by now. I don't know when this video comes out. So, oh no, there goes Tokyo. That was Godzilla. Let me know, what do y'all think about these? Are you digging them? Are you collecting them? Are you kind of upset that at least with the originals, they aren't giving us the other characters? Maybe they will in the future, because I would love to have these Godzillas battling their foes, not just a whole rack of Godzillas. But let me know, geek out with me in the comments. What's your favorite movie? All that kind of stuff. I'd love to hear it. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Other than that, you can give me that good old thumb up button. Give me the thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And I guess now, and if you want to see my reviews, by the way, on Godzilla, you can check out the Stardust app and look up TheEricButts. There might be a link in the description here, as I have been posting 30-second reviews of every one of these movies after watching them, so you can get my thoughts. And I'll just throw that out there. All right, other than that, I've got some cities to rampage, so I'm going to get out of here so I can open up some more stuff. I'll see you all later.